This is my new fresh heldo experience. Traeger Woodridge. Unpack. This is the second one. The unpack took me 12 minutes after doing it once. The first full build took me almost an hour. So yeah, got that going for me, which is nice. Yep. I have to put the hopper together. Unpleasant, but necessary. And you've got these little posts that go in these holes. Right. Once you get those posts in and all that lined up, you get these 4 brackets. And you have 2 screws, one's with washers and one's without. So look in the instructions to see which ones go where. Once you have these 4 brackets on, don't forget this little wiring harness. So then we have legs. Doesn't matter which ones go in which corner, they're all the same. Once you get these little brackets on and you want to use the screws without the washers, same with when you get the hopper together, you have to put the whole auger body on, which is why we had this little pigtail. Nice and awkward. Got the little leg sections. So that's going to go in that way. faces the front. Okay, so that's the back. So yeah, so I'm gonna go that way. You got these little slots. Put these tabs into. And this little guy goes on the hopper side. Don't know why, just do. This way. Holy crap, I'm good at my job. Do not put these little screws in yet because we need to get the feet and all that together, which is what these are. Alright, so these are the axle side. Axle goes on the hopper side. And these guys are extra kinds of special. Axle. Our wheels, these little clips. Which is a first for me for Traeger, but okay. The instructions don't show any washers that go on there, so I'm going to assume they know what they're talking about. At this point, pretty much just gotta flip it. Alright, so this is the back. W. Little grate goes in here. Alright, we've got these rails, and these just go on through there. Make sure that sticker's facing the right way. So the rails on some of the other Traegers, like the Timberline and the Flat Rock, go on completely differently. You need a ratcheting wrench, pain in the butt. These you can put on ahead of time, and it's actually not too bad. And it doesn't mean I'm a fan of this grill. It just means it could have been worse, and they spared us. So I guess Traeger has a little mercy. See what kind of mercy Big Orange has on us when they decide the price, because this isn't even in my billing system yet. I pretty much have all these screws with no washers left. This goes on the front. And you have screws down below. There you go. And these ones that go on the side, little triangle pieces, go in the front. Nope, they go on the back. Much more correct. It's not even a red hole. That's a completely different thing. Why don't you want to line up? Not upside down. There you go. Alright. Once all that's done, the rails, we have this backsplash piece. So these just have little tabs to click in. Pretty easy. Assuming you can get things lined up. There you go. Alright, now this guy. This wire feed it through here. It's going to go out this little hole in the front along with that pigtail. You'll have these 4 screws on the inside. And you'll have these ones along the back also, but don't do those yet. You've got this little guy that goes in there with it. The first one I did, I put those in there thinking, yeah, and then went and looked at the instructions and no. Alright. And we have the controls. Which side? Your right side up. Okay. Got 2 connectors, and that's it. And we've got the connector for the one we just fished through. Which way do you go? This way? Yes, this way. And it's going to hook over the top right there. These 2 top holes. And we'll have 2 on the bottom also. Then we got this little grate fella. Maybe he's not great, just okay. Covers this little gap. There's a slot right there. 1 screw in the back. We'll do the lid. This is pretty easy. It just lays on there like that. Last 4 screws. And we'll just have this lid and all the stuff that goes inside. Honestly, pretty easy. These little rubber feet, there's some extra ones in there. Of course. Really now? Maybe if I actually switch the direction of my driver, it'll thread. Just trying to go backwards. That will not do. Alright, once the lid's set up there, you're going to want this stuff. Kinda line that hole up. Assuming you can actually see it. There you go. And put that through. Do the other one. And you can hinge the lid up. Washer. Alright, and after that, it's just the guts. That goes the other way, because I'm smart. Yeah. Right, and this one goes into that little slot. Extra smart. And there's this tab, if I remember. Goes in there. Yeah. These little tabs Then the grates. And the warming rack, which sits back there kind of funny. Or I've got it on wrong, I don't know. But yeah, this is all extra long screwdriver too. Paperwork, you're not gonna fit in there. And this guy slides in there. That's how it do. I figure this is probably a 25-30 minute build once I do more of them.